Wolfenstein is this action game that takes the player and puts him in the role of BJ Blazkowicz. And what he is he's this heroic war soldier. And as the players play the game, they're going to fight Nazis. They're going to discover that it's more than just World War II. What it is there's this occult, dark science, paranormal undertones. In this game, BJ Blazkowicz, who's the main character, he gets access to what's called the Veil. And what this is, it's an item that he has that allows him to step in and out of this other reality. And while he's in there, he gets new abilities, such as the ability to see enemies that may be in the dark. They glow a little bit. He gets a speed upgrade so that if he needs to go faster through an area or take cover, he can speed up and go do that. And he also gets access to these powers. And one of these powers is called Mire. And what it does is it slows down time around him so that he can, perhaps evade some very heavy gunfire or step out of the path of a rocket. In Wolfenstein, the player will be able to find treasure, gold, money, and it all equates into dollars. And the player will be able to use this money to upgrade his weapons or upgrade his powers as he's playing throughout the game. We really want to give the player a good deal of choice for how he wants to play it. For example, if there's a dead end and BJ needs to get through this area and there's an emplaced gun or just a bunch of Nazis firing at the player, he can choose to look around and see if there's a way over the rooftops. Or maybe he can run across the street, drop into the sewer, and get around him that way. Since it's Wolfenstein, we have this dark science and these occult undertones, and it really allows us to think outside of reality, and it gives us all this ability to just create cool stuff for cool stuff's sake. And I'll tell you about one of the weapons that plays on this. It's called the particle cannon, and what this does is it harnesses the power of the Veil, and it creates this beam that disintegrates enemies on contact, and it just burns through cover, and it's just this uber powerful weapon that BJ will have access to. Return to Castle Wolfenstein really created a awesome multiplayer experience for the player. There was class-based, and it opened the doors, I think, to a lot of people to multiplayer in general. So you can expect in this Wolfenstein to have all of that. Plus, we've added the Veil, which adds powers and things that weren't in the previous ones. So yeah, you're going to get a solid multiplayer experience. Wolfenstein is going to be simultaneously released on the PC, the PS3, and the Xbox 360, and as far as release dates, it's when it's done.